we got a lock in here. So unless it rejects the authorization card like this, otherwise you do not need to do any reset on it with a key. Let's say that. But if you want to reset by key, it should be done like this way. Turn and hold, keep the LED lighting up in red. Attach the authorization card. Now switch to green. If it is not rejecting the authorization card, by default reset should be swiping it as 3 times. 1, 2. When it gives a long beep, that means it has been already reset. The long beep. And after the long beep, we need to use the install card made from the room information and the time card. Say that adjust time card to crack the clock inside the lock. So use install card and use time card. That will set it up according to the cards. So I will use the tool to read it. Okay. We can see from the handset, we can see that it is already set to the 101 and clock according to the card. So let's try. But if we want to unlock, you need to use a guest card from the check-in menu. So that's how it works. And if you want to reset, just need to use the authorization card. 1, 2, a long beep. Until you hear a long beep, it will create the room settings from the lock. So let's try to see if it has reset or not. So we use the tool, read the lock information. Okay, you can see that the lock number is already reset to 1000 and clock time. Clock time will be staying the same unless you use time card. So in this case, if you're using a built-in card, it should not affect the settings of the device. I'm using a built-in built-in card, but it should not affect anything about the settings. So we can see that the setting is still 000. That means the building is still staying unchanged unless you use a install card or anyway a guest card, any of the exact room. Let's say that let's use a guest card. It will do the settings too. In that case, let's try it again. We lock information. It will set up as this room number 2, but we do not suggest doing in this way because sometimes you might mix the guest cards. Make sure that every look you carry the install card and do not make any mistake. After setup, it will reject any new setting cards unless you create its settings. This way is in fact exactly the same as the Pro USB you were using in the before, but this one this setting procedure do not do anything regarding to the setting card.